Hi, my name is Sarah and I chose the poem Equality by Maya Angelou. I chose this poem for a couple of different reasons, which I will actually explain towards the end of the poem. The poem is called Equality. You declare you see me dimly through a glass which will not shine, though I stand before you boldly, trim in rank and marking time. You do own to hear me faintly as I whisper out of range, while my drums are beating out the message and the rhythms never change. Equality and I will be free. Equality and I will be free. You announce my ways are wanton, that I fly from man to man. But if I'm just a shadow to you, could you ever understand? We have lived a painful history. We know the shameful past. But I keep on marching forward and you keep on coming last. Equality and I will be free. Equality and I will be free. Take the blinders from your vision. Take the paddings from your ears. And confess you've heard me crying and admit you've seen my tears. Hear the tempo so compelling. Yes, my drums are beating nightly. And the rhythms never change. Equality and I will be free. Equality and I will be free. I chose this poem, Equality, because everyone deserves and requires equality. We require to be considered equal, whether it's with your age, race, or even just your gender. You find it every day that women struggle with men and men struggle with women to become equal within an entire group. Men sometimes consider women to be a little bit weaker, so they treat women a little bit differently. And women tend to be defensive because society considers men to be stronger. And they fight to be stronger than the man because of what society has placed in front of us and have forced us to try and to accept. But we force ourselves to try not to, and to consider ourselves to be of equal standings and on an equal playing field. As far as with your race, we find it so much that we try to fight against what our ancestors have set in place for us to accept for what is beautiful and what is not beautiful, and what is right, what is the right color and what is not the right color, and what is pretty much the alpha and what is not. So you find races with Asians, with blacks, with Caucasians, with you name it, many races that you do see, with Mexicans, with Puerto Ricans. You find it all over the place as far as us fighting to be equal amongst every other race that there are next to our own. And also you find it especially within age. Younger people fight to be equal in an older society, especially in the workforce. We are treated differently because we're considered that we're not seasoned as much as someone twice our age. You find people who are 2 and 3 or even 4 times our age who are treated completely different because they're older, and we consider them being slower, not as much up to speed as someone half their age or even 3 times younger than what they are. So I chose this poem because it not only generates to one particular group or one particular age or one particular race or one particular gender. It applies to everyone. It's a requirement that we all deserve. And like I said before, it's a requirement that we expect. Thank you for watching my posting.